What is up, people? This is the Keyblade Soul Lord, and welcome back to Danganronpa V3. Let me just finish setting up this stuff because this doesn't automatically update the chat. I'm glad you do, Apollo. Let me just get the chat room ready. Here we go. I could always get the chat room ready every time I start this thing, so I don't have to copy everything. Anyway, sorry for the... Alright, forgot to put the sound of the game. There we go. Alright. So, we're back with Danganronpa V3. Last time, we found out that our poor boy Ryoma was unfortunately killed, and we don't know who could have caused this horrible mess. So we intend to find out today on this class trial. Possible suspects. Well, Himiko is the prime suspect, but I don't think she had the heart to do something to Ryoma. There's also a possibility that it could be Kokichi, Ryoma, Kaito, Kirumi, and well, everyone had alibis except for those four. But who knows? We'll find out soon in this class trial to see who could have caused this horrible mess. So, strap yourselves in. The class trial is about to start. Alright, let's do this. Time to get ready for the class trial, people. There's everybody.
Everyone!
Is everyone ready? Not like we have a choice, right? You're quick to understand. It's as though Monokuma has you trained. We got nothing to worry about, right, assholes? We'll figure out the culprit, won't we?
Don't worry.
Of course we don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious this time.
Hey!
Right, Himiko? How dare you bully Himiko, you degenerate! You want me to Aikido chop your head off, huh?
Wait.
That's not even Aikido anymore, is it?
Either way.
This matter will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments until then.
That's right.
Ria, let's put an end to this class trial.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do this. Not like we have a choice. Makes me question, how the heck does that jar regenerate every time we have to go in there? It's kind of weird. Here we go. And let's go to ride the elevator all the way down. Better get ready, guys. Who's good? We're descending our way to the hell of the class trial. And we reached the bottom. No, it was not the end. It was only the beginning. Not many changes since the last one. Welcome! You've hopelessly arrived once again. Did you want to come here again because of how wonderful it is? Isn't it wonderful? I put so much effort into building this place, it should be a monument. Actually, we're the ones who used the exocells to build this courtroom. Father just took all the credit.
Wonderful.
But I am happy to be used as a slave by Father.
What are you saying?
You idiots were really committing to this henchman bit.
They're so cute.
You guys are just so cute that I can't help but working you to the bone. You put a lot of elaborate detail into this courtroom, almost like it's just for show.
Oh?
For show, huh? That's an interesting way to put it.
Hmm?
Is this just for show? Are you showing this to the people outside and... Those people aren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them. Get it? They're not with us, as in, they're no longer with us, you know what I mean? Oh boy.
Hey,
In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. Now show me just how you intend to bargain for your lives. That Monokuma, always playing mind tricks. Alright then. The class trial began. Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. After falling from his former glory, he told us he had no reason to live. But even so, he said he wanted to fight beside us, to get us out here with us. For that, he was trying to find a reason to live. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. And the person who killed him is here right now. I want to believe that's a lie. I don't want to believe it at all. But if this is where I find the truth, I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish she entrusted to me. I will find the truth. To get out of here with everyone alive. I'm going to survive. I can't die here. In order to keep my promise to her. A promise to Kaede. I will fight. I will fight for my life in this trial of truth and lies. Let's do this! It's time to find out who could have killed Ryoma, the ultimate tennis pro. Alright. Can you guys hear the stream well? Alright. A thin line divides heaven and earth. Let's see, any new skills? Oh, we could buy some. Let's see. I can't get this one. Or can I? Slightly increases the time limit of each phase. Okay. Cool and composed. Downshift, upshift, trigger happy. Decreases the delay after using truth bullets or truth blades. Neural liberation. The focus gauge drains slower. Oh, I only have 8, okay. Sinmiko's ability. Valerian's Glare. Clear Mind. I'm just trying to see what could work. Alright. Let's do this. If I louder up the music, I won't be able to hear the voices quite well. Don't worry, it's not that bad. Let's do this. Here we go.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy.
Let's do this.
Also, refusing to vote will result in your death. So you better vote for someone. Now, let's get this crazy awesome to the max trial underway!
Alright then. Let's do this. Hi,
I
Tyros.
think we all know who the most suspicious one is. It's...
Let's combine our power and work together, everyone! everyone.
Nice save, Tenko, but it won't last long.
The person who's most suspicious is...
Now lend me your energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit.
Because the murder happened during the magic show, the culprit can only be...
Yeah!
Tenko's doing her best to prevent him to say Himiko.
Tenko, why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me.
Huh? I'm not interrupting you.
Let that face.
Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S.E.
S.E.
Himiko seems suspicious.
Angie!
Hey! Angie, how can you accuse Himiko? Aren't you her friend?
Exactly.
I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me.
Oh, brother.
He's using his divine knowledge to show us the way to survive. You should thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all.
Easy, Angie. You don't have to scare us like this.
Screw Atua! That guy's got nothing on me. I'll protect Himiko. But it does point to Himiko being the most suspicious.
That is true.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show.
His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part.
That
It's
is
only
true.
natural we suspect Himiko. She was the one performing the trick.
Yeah, it's natural, but is it really true?
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
Again with that, Himiko?
It's not the part you need to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit.
Magic, huh? That's so cool. What a mysterious miracle. Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will hear your confession.
I didn't expect Angie to be this scary.
Stop it! There's no way any of that is true.
It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma.
But that can't be
I
it.
still don't have a clue how Himiko did the trick.
There's no trick. That really was magic.
Himiko, come on.
Maybe it really was magic.
Oh, stop it. If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit.
Stop picking on Himiko! A cute tiny flower like her couldn't kill anyone.
Calm down, Tenko.
I get that you want to defend her, but that might be a bit much.
But yeah, as expected, the others are suspecting Himiko. But I'm still doubting that, too. Alright, it's up to you, Shuichi. Let's do this. I like Kenji too, but sometimes she can be creepy. I love her voice too. Alright, let's see.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above
Right.
Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
And he was eaten alive.
What the hell is that?
Into bone by piranhas.
Wait,
Savage way to go.
wait, I think I know what to present.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape was no trick, it's magic.
We heard you the first time, Titless. No one cares.
Did you call her Tidless? But yeah, he wasn't eaten alive.
Atua has blessed me with an
'Cause it-
epiphany.
Oops.
The culprit used the underwater escape
Because according to the Monokuma file, the cause of death was drowning. He was dead by the time he was eaten by the piranhas.
to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
After that, the tank opened and piranhas came pouring out.
And he was eaten alive.
There we go.
That's wrong.
Well said, Shuichi. He wasn't eaten alive.
No, Ryoma's death was not caused by the piranhas. The Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
Exactly.
So it wasn't the piranhas then. He was drowned.
Ooh, I see. I haven't checked the Monokuma file yet, so that's news to me.
You lying
little brat.
Exactly.
Telling lies is what turns you into a degenerate male.
You consider everyone a degenerate male.
So what? Ryoma drowned, Himiko changed places with him, and then the piranhas ate him, right?
No, Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank.
Exactly.
Even if they changed places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
If that is the case, then when did he drown?
That is the million-dollar question right there. Yeah, when did Ryoma drown? It had to be before the show started.
That's it! Ryoma was already drowned before the show started. Agreed.
Even Kyo agrees with me.
Before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water.
He was already down.
Besides, he made no movements whatsoever.
But that is kind of strange. Where was he if he wasn't in the piranha tank?
By that point, he had already joined the ranks of the dead.
The question is, where did his body
Did that
come
mean
from?
His body was hidden until the culprit made it appear in the tank?
Yes,
Hidden? Where?
that's what we need to
The
find out.
culprit would have had to hide the body near the tank, and then show it during the act.
Easier said than done.
Oh, how easy, Mew.
Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body?
Place on stage.
Oh, wait. Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Himiko, why won't you just explain it to us?
Come on, Himiko.
Guys, it's magic.
Stop being so stubborn.
No, maybe it really was magic.
Shut up.
Thank you, Maki. Sorry, Gonta.
Himiko is committed to her act, but those who deal in dreams are oft liars.
Oh boy.
Why is everyone still picking on Himiko? You're all worse than a drunk dad's ramblings.
We should let him vent. After all, it's tough being the man of the house.
And we gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
Well, we'll have to figure out if Himiko doesn't tell us.
But Himiko does not wish to tell us how she performed her act.
I think I know how, but
Then let's work together to reveal the secret behind Himiko's trick.
that's what I was about to suggest, Angie.
So, not real magic?
Poor Gonta.
It was real magic. Magic. Magic.
Himiko's still committed to her act.
Oh no! It's Himiko's curse! Her curses are really powerful!
Tenko, you must have a very...
Aren't incantations usually more complicated than that?
But yeah, we need to determine how Himiko performed the trick. We have to figure this out. Himiko's not being cooperative, so we'll have to figure out by ourselves. Alright. Let's see what everyone has to say. The water tank trick.
Did Himiko escape the water
Hang on. Yeah, this has to be something.
tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Yep, she would've.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
Hang on.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
Ah, that's the one. I have to agree with Maki.
It must be real magic!
Yeah! Real escape magic!
Maybe there were two Himikos,
No, there were not.
and one of them was Sumugi in disguise.
Hello?
Hey,
Cospox?
Costumes aren't disguises.
Hello? Cospox? She couldn't do that.
How did Himiko escape the water tank?
We have to agree with Maki.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
Alright.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
There we go.
I agree.
Agreeing with Maki. There we go. I'm feeling good about that. I'm feeling good about agreeing with Maki.
Maki is correct. There was an escape
Oh!
hatch on that tank.
I didn't know I could do this. Look at that. I just did this with the controller and it's moving the camera. That's awesome.
I So it did have one.
Yeah, it did.
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab. There was a panel on the side that could open. That was her escape.
Uh-huh.
Mind over strength!
Oh, Tenko, come on!
No! Your logic is all wrong, Shuichi.
What do you mean?
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male.
He's the ultimate detective, Tenko.
I'll smash in your face with my fists of hot burning steel!
Well, so we'll have to cut through her words. Let's do this.
The side of the tank being open doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape. She didn't use an escape hatch. I know she didn't do that. And now, I'm gonna punch you!
Relax, Tenko.
Wait a second. Before you punch me, what makes you so sure she didn't?
Yeah, what makes you so sure?
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere.
There is in the west staircase.
That wouldn't be magical at all. The whole trick would be ruined. With that out of the way, I'm gonna punch you.
I know what to do. The wet staircase.
If she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water.
Boom.
I'll cut through your words.
V counter. I'm nailing those V counters.
There was a reason the room wasn't flooded with water.
Yep.
The staircase that was attached to the water tank.
Yep.
Try to remember how the staircase was positioned. It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch,
So the staircase must have also have an indoor room.
meaning the water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase.
Inside staircase. His body was in stairs?
Knowing that, it's
Yeah.
clear how Himiko made her escape from underwater. There was a curtain covering the tank during the performance,
Yep.
allowing Himiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected. Any water that spilled out would have simply funneled into the staircase.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you get out from the staircase?
If you look at the side, there's an actual a
staircase
room.
also has an escape hatch, one facing away from us. It's placed so that the water would not drain from the staircase.
In which case, a person could exit and leave water inside the staircase.
Yep. That's the reason.
However, that person would be soaked, meaning that some trace should be left.
That would explain why there was a puddle around the stairs.
Yep. That's
So
the
when
reason.
Himiko came out from the stairs, her wet clothes dripped water all over.
So how did she change clothes?
Bitch! Caught you soaking wet and red-handed.
Really, Mew? Uh-oh.
Judging from Himiko's reaction, you hit it right on the bullseye.
But I don't think she's the culprit.
But Himiko's clothes should have been wet when she left the water tank.
Yeah, but they were dry.
Her clothes were definitely not wet. That's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
Stop being so persistent, Himiko. Yeah, magic had nothing to do while her clothes weren't wet. Basically, she changed her uniform, that's all.
That's it.
That's the only explanation.
It's because she changed her uniform.
The dormitory is stocked with uniforms. Did you hide one behind the stage in advance?
That's the only explanation. Come on, Himiko, stop being persistent.
I remember seeing Himiko go to the gym this morning, carrying a uniform and a towel.
There we go.
Ah! Why would you say that?
What do you mean, what would you say?
She had a towel too.
she may not have had time to fully dry her hair. But her short hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
Yep.
Himiko can't get wet, because her body repels water.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, and I'm Chuck Norris.
Huh? Like a duck?
Himiko, come on. Give it up already.
Come on, Himiko, tell the truth.
Fine. You win.
There we go.
It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
So I was correct.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean I used them.
Oh, come on!
I didn't need them, because I used my magic.
How long are you gonna keep playing the act?
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on your head as a kid?
Now that we understand how the trick was performed, let us move on.
But yeah, we understand how that's
Let us
performed.
proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body? From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
But was it really, though?
But that's where Himiko would escape from, right?
Exactly. How would
So Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit is she into?
I don't think that's the
That
case.
seems unlikely. There isn't enough space for 2 people to fit in there.
So maybe it wasn't in the
Yeah,
staircase.
The stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there. Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank. At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the stairs.
Are you sure that's how it happened?
That way she'd have room to put herself in there. See how easy that is?
I don't know.
I think that explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body.
I don't think that's the case. I have a bad...
Wait a minute! Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko?
Who else but Himiko could have done it?
Oh, she's in trouble again. But I don't think Himiko could do this.
Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you accusing her?
You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Are you okay with that, Tenko?
Totally fine with that.
Tenko!
I don't care what anyone says. Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything.
That's some dedication.
I want to believe in her, no matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die.
Tenko, you have a heart of gold.
So until this body takes its final breath, I'm gonna keep believing in Himiko.
Well, looks like we need to help him out.
The only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
When
Hang
Himiko
on.
was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs and simply switched places with it.
Let's hear every
Are
statement
you
first.
telling me you saw that happen?
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show,
It would have.
when the tank was covered with a curtain.
Oh wait, go to the counts. I know what it is.
Basically, no one saw anything.
Yeah, there is someone.
I didn't do it, I swear. Ryoma's corpse wasn't in the staircase.
Quit lying, you donkey-lipped con artist.
Donkey-lipped.
She's not lying. She's not a con artist, and she doesn't have donkey lips.
But yeah, we have to question what he said with Konta's
The
account,
only one who could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
because Gonta didn't saw
When Himiko was
someone
escaping
there.
the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs and switched places with it.
All right,
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
hang on.
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one
Yes, Gonta saw it. Gonta, your turn to help. You sweet gentleman.
Someone did see inside the tank. It was Gonta.
Yep.
Gonta had climbed onto the stage and was looking into the tank from above.
Exactly.
Isn't that right, Gonta?
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there.
No one was in there?
No one.
Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
No, it was a good clue.
No, that's actually a great clue. Because
It proves Himiko with...
if Ryoma's body was hidden inside the staircase, Himiko would have had to pull them out before she went inside.
Exactly.
There
Apple
certainly
Snapple,
wasn't
welcome.
enough room in the staircase for both of them.
Exactly.
That means if the tank was empty when Gonta looked, Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
Precisely.
What if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
Oh,
She
that...
had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point. For the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain.
To all but Gonta.
Anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body.
Exactly.
Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
And besides...
Then Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs?
Exactly.
Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats!
It's not as easy as it seems, Mew. But we'll find out. But yeah, where was Ryoma's body? Hold on, I think I have an idea.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
I have a feeling it's in there.
There's only enough space for Himiko.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
No, it wasn't.
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along, but we just couldn't see it.
No, I don't think so.
Impossible. You need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and piranhas were separated,
Oh, the square glass
then it
pane.
wouldn't have been devoured, correct?
We have to agree with Kiyo. If I recall, the square glass pane must have been inside the tank with the piranhas. And if you recall, I remember Angie saying that the piranhas seemed like they were cramped. So the glass pane must have divided the piranhas with Ryoma's body, making it seem like there were more piranhas than they should.
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs. After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
All right.
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be possible.
All right. Let's see.
And piranhas.
We have to agree with Kiyo.
The piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But if the body and
Boom.
I agree.
There we go. We agree with Kiyo there. The glass pane showed it.
Kiyo's hypothesis is correct. The body and the piranhas were separated. This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
Bingo.
just as I thought.
Why do you seem creepy and yet so interesting?
Using that glass pane as a divider, a safe space could be created in the tank.
Yep.
It is in such a space that the body could be stored, separated from the piranhas.
That's right.
Means Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time.
And really well hidden, I might add. The piranhas made a wall so nobody could see it.
So Ryoma's body fell into the water tank with the piranhas?
That it did.
Gonta knew it!
You knew it?
What is it, Gonta?
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fall. That's why Gonta sees something no one else could. When
Really?
piranhas fell, Gonta sees some big thing fall into water tank with them.
Hold on, let's see it. We need to see that again. Yeah, it wasn't just piranhas. I feel like something big was falling with them.
Now that Gonta think about it, Gonta maybe see Ryoma's body.
It could have been that.
When the piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well. The water tank on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct?
Yeah?
You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
Using the piranhas. The piranhas make some sort of wall.
Even in murky water, a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
Unless a certain something was used to obscure the body.
Yep,
A certain something?
the piranhas.
We all agree that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct?
That's right.
Well, that method has the added benefit of hiding the body from view.
Yeah? How could you hide a body like that?
It's simple. Alright. Alright, let's see. Hang on, going to count black piece of fabric. I know there was one thing. Hold on, scratch that. The cramped piranhas. There we go.
This is it!
That's the one.
It was the piranhas. The piranhas were obscuring the body.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? The piranhas?
They were. That
That's
face.
right. Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
Yeah, it's exactly what I said. That they noticed right before the show started. They felt like there were more piranhas than yesterday when they were preparing.
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
No, that's not it.
It seemed that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased.
It's because they were being cramped by the glass pane.
The glass pane divided the tank nearly in half, right? The piranhas got crowded together, making it look like there were more of them.
That's right.
The more densely the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them.
Because of that, it was difficult to see the body hidden in the tank.
Very smart, I must say.
That glass pane was the lid from the piranha tank.
Wait, that was the lid?
It was really easy to detach that lid, so it's no wonder they used it as a divider.
So the lid is the glass pane. No wonder people say there was no lid on the top.
Gee, thanks for telling us that useless detail.
It wasn't useless, Kokichi.
What the heck are you saying? That detail was super useful.
Thank you, Tanko. I just said that.
The lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly. Nice job, Himiko. Your explanation was awesome.
This is getting interesting so far.
This much evidence? It seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
Congrats, Himiko. Now there should be no reason for anyone to suspect you.
I don't think yet.
Really?
Yeah, because if you didn't switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him.
But that doesn't mean that Himiko didn't
It
put him
only
in.
means we now have other suspects. You are not cleared of suspicion just yet.
That's true.
Okay, but still, that's way better.
In a way.
Wonderful news, Himiko! Atua is happy for you.
Apologize, Angie. You and your Atua better tell Himiko you're sorry right now.
If not Angie, Kokichi would have said it.
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
Oh,
What a petty ass god.
why does Angie make me laugh?
We shouldn't be mad at Angie. We should be mad at this class trial, at this killing game.
Wow.
Oh, Himiko! Bless your sweet, kind heart.
She just won she just won a few more points now there.
That's what Atua said anyway.
And then it went back down. I'm sorry.
That the handsome god went to bed angry though.
Himiko's still brainwashed.
Come on, Tanko.
But
Let it go.
Up just yet. This is gonna be a breeze.
All right.
Hey, now what are we gonna do? We're back to square one.
And why are we back to square one?
Weren't you paying attention, Kokichi?
Because any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez! You flunked out of Tard school or something?
Nuh-uh. Not everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet.
That's true. Kokichi has a point there.
What alibi?
Hello?
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't understand. So let me explain.
What did he call her?
Who you calling a dumb pig?
Why are you getting excited over that?
If there's this much evidence, then there's no mistake the body was hidden in the piranha tank.
All right.
But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky.
Yeah, Kokichi does bring up a point. Okay, I know I said I don't like Kokichi, but sometimes in the trial he has a point. There's only one time the culprit could have set up the scene. It would have to be before nighttime, right?
That's it.
It'd have to be there.
It was done yesterday, before nighttime.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
Okay.
Wait, how do you know it was before nighttime yesterday?
Hello, because you can't enter the gym at night?
Stop asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination. Jeez. Fine. I'll explain it to the itty-bitty pea-brained bitchlet.
Oh my god. Stop getting turned on by that!
First, the gym was closed during nighttime, so no one could have entered.
Yep.
If you try to enter the gym at night, it'll go off.
You talking about my butthole?
No, the alarm.
No, she means the alarm.
Thank you, Manosuke.
After nighttime passed, morning came. But hiding the body before the show was...
Impossible.
Impossible!
If I recall, Anchi and Himiko were in front of the gym.
Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement.
Which leaves only one possibility. It was done before nighttime yesterday.
But that narrows down the list of suspects.
Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
Come on. Stop getting turned on. What are you, a masochist? Oh wait,
So
you
the
are.
culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday?
That's the only explanation.
Which means he was also killed during that time frame.
Yay! Now we know what time the crime happened, right?
But we have to narrow down the alibis.
I still don't really get it, though. Can we narrow down the time of death a bit more?
Raffaello Bercat Rivellino Passaburi, welcome. Let's see. How do we narrow it down? Wait, what clue helps determine when Ryoma was killed? Let's see. Red staircase. Oh! Now that's the list of suspects. I think this one.
This is it!
I got it right. Witnessing Ryoma. Thank you, Apollo.
If we can find out who last saw Ryoma alive, we can narrow down the time of death.
Exactly.
Hirumi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
Yes. Gonta was the last person who saw Ryoma.
What? Really?
Yep.
And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to insect meet and greet, so... Gonta think that was maybe 8 p.m.?
Probably.
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began...
So it must be he died around between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m.
Then we can assume the crime took place between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night.
Which, if I recall, there are a lot of alibis in the insect meet and greet.
So all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period, yes?
Yep.
Simple enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta then.
Yep.
If I recall correctly, the only people that weren't there besides Ryoma.
That would be the four of us.
Yep.
Myself,
Kirumi, Kaito, Miu, and Maki.
Maki.
But isn't Kokichi... Oh, didn't Kokichi arrive a little late too from...
Well, Kirumi, you would tell the truth, even if it screwed you over.
I do this for everyone. It is my duty to unveil the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me.
She's the best mom.
Ah, beautiful. Your spirit of self-sacrifice is just too beautiful.
What is your obsession with humanity?
I will also say this.
Alright.
The time took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time.
You were? Hello?
But I was only there for about 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
Yeah, why would you say that?
If it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the gym.
Exactly. Kirumi.
The leading lady here is the culprit. You killed Ryoma, didn't you?
Hang on.
It's too soon to tell.
Yeah, exactly. It's too
We
soon
should
to
hear
tell.
what everyone has to say, right?
Exactly.
Fuck that noise.
Miu.
But Miu, you don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either, do you?
Exactly.
You think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is.
And that's a big lie.
Doesn't telling such obvious lies make you more suspicious, Mew?
Exactly.
The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us hear your testimonies.
Let's hear them then. Come on,
I was in
Kaito.
my research lab the whole time. I didn't go to the gym.
Alright.
That cannot be proven, can it?
How do you prove that, Maki?
What about Kaito? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair like mustaches and goatees.
Just because they have a mustache or a goatee doesn't mean they're the killer.
What? My goatee's not creepy. It gives me a glamorous celebrity vibe.
Anyway, among those four, the culprit must be the one who doesn't have an alibi.
Doesn't Kokichi also not have an alibi?
I apologize, but given the circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you.
Suspect who? Who's the culprit?
Relax.
Wait up! Why are you guys suspicious of
Oh.
me? I've been helping the whole time.
Oh, wait. I remember now. I do have an alibi.
You will see whether or not I am suspicious as the trial progresses.
Oh my god, we're getting another one.
Way I'm the culprit.
Oh boy, another mass panic debate. Here we go. Another tutorial. We have loud voice dialogue. It's when one of your opponents shouts their opinion in a loud voice. That blocks out everyone's arguments. Even if you see a weak point, you can't refute it. So what do I do then? Just like whiteness, shut him up with the X button. Okay, got it. Alright then. So we have to pay attention to that. Let's hear everyone's statements first. Alright.
I was running away from Gonta.
What is your alibi?
Hiding in the classroom.
When I was running from
I even tried
Alright.
hiding in the girls' bathroom.
What?
got a little heated if you catch my drift. Filthy male pervert!
Oh my god, what's going on?
Then right before nighttime, I got tired and fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym
Alright.
at 9 p.m.?
I was
Are
in my
you
research
sure
lab
you
the
did
whole
not
time.
stay at the gym?
No, in my own room.
Hang on. It's hard to understand. I have to hear everyone's statements. Alright, focus on one at a time.
Running away from Gonta.
Let's hear what Kirumi has to say.
Hiding in the
5
classroom.
minutes.
When I was running from
I even tried
and
hiding
the
in the
others
girls'
were with me.
bathroom.
Kimiko and others were with you,
heated if you catch
Until
my
they
drift.
left with
Filthy male
Gonta.
pervert!
and until they left with Gonta.
What's Lucky's
That was
alibi?
5
Then
minutes
right
before
before
9
nighttime, I
p.m.
got tired.
That was 5 minutes before 9
Did
p.m.
you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.?
Alright.
I was in
Are
my
you
research
sure
lab
you
the
did
whole
not
time.
stay at the
No,
gym?
in my own room. Gee.
Are you sure you did not stay at the gym? Huh. Okay. Get it?
I was only alone in the
Running
gym
away
for
from
about
Gonta.
Let's hear what Miu has to
What is
say.
your alibi?
Hiding in the
5
classroom.
minutes.
When I was
Okay.
running from
I even
Gonta,
tried hiding in the
others
girls'
were with me.
bathroom.
I was running from Gonta.
Overheated if you catch my drift. What's
Okay.
Maki's alibi?
Then right before nighttime, I got
Maki's
tired and
alibi.
fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym?
You didn't run into anyone.
I was
Are
in my
you
research
sure
lab
you
the
did
whole
not
time.
stay at the gym?
No, in my own room.
Did not stay in Kokichi's testimony. Oh! Hold on, Kokichi's account. At 9 p.m. last night, he was vodka Kirumi in the entrance hall. Oh, so Kokichi's account lines up with Kirumi. Okay, got it.
What is your alibi?
Thanks, Apollo.
When I was running for the
I even tried hiding in the girls'
I almost forgot that I had Kokichi's account.
overheated if you catch
Until
my
they
drift.
left.
What's Maki's alibi?
I got tired and
PM. Are you
Hang on, let me silence him for.
No, in my own room.
There we go. Thanks, Apollo. That was a little hard for me to do it, but we got it.
No, I think Kirumi is telling the truth. Kokichi's story proves it.
It does. When they got to the entrance hall, Kirumi spotted him. Right after he let go to his lab, it was around 9 p.m. That's true. And that's Katali, and finally she let him go at 10 p.m. Alright?
Kokichi met Kirumi at 9 p.m. and they were together until nighttime.
Yep, they were.
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. After I left Gonta's lab, I ran into Kirumi. I'm
Yep.
pretty sure Kirumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
At that time.
This information could have been told to us beforehand.
Sorry, forgot. I definitely didn't keep it a secret to make the trial more interesting.
And that's a lie from you, Kokichi.
Forgot? It seems far more plausible that you were telling another lie.
Yeah, even even the robot who you keep giving homophobic remarks figured that out.
Unlike robots, we meatbags can't pull out our memories from our hard drive.
Oh, really?
That's supposed to offend me? Your irrationality fills me with pity.
If I am the culprit, that would mean I killed Ryoma within 5 minutes,
Which...
transported him to the gym, and hid him in the piranha tank. This seems highly unlikely.
Exactly, especially if even though Ultimate Maid doesn't have enough time to do that.
Ryoma out to the gym and killed him there. We wouldn't need to move him.
All you would have to do is hide him in the piranha tank. Gonta was in the midst of heading to the gym to capture Angie.
Yep.
Are you claiming I took advantage of that and called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
Yeah, that seems unlikely.
That'd be pretty difficult. We should probably look at other possibilities.
I agree, there's other things
Maybe
in the
someone snuck
evidence.
into the gym while Kirumi and I were busy talking.
The only ones capable of that are the other three with no alibis.
Miu, Kaito, and
Kaito,
Maki.
You're including me too?
You didn't state what your alibi is.
But there's actually one person we can rule out of the suspects list.
Really?
Right? There's one person who's totally not suspicious. Say who it is already.
Who? One person can be eliminated as a suspect. Oh, I know who it is. It was Miu.
That's it.
Kokichi saw Miu.
Kokichi, you're talking about Miu, right?
What? You?
Yeah, you can take her off the list. She actually has an alibi.
Booyah! Suck it, nerds!
Wait a sec. Since when does she have an alibi?
Well, I think Kokichi can explain
If
it.
you compare everyone's statements, there's no other possibility.
Because yeah, according to Kokichi, he did saw something odd while Kirumi was lecturing him. He saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. You couldn't make it out, but it was definitely a woman.
Walking around half naked.
Who else could it be? But the horny exhibitionist Miu.
Oh, come on.
We can't just jump to conclusions like that. He just saw a shadow, right? That could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear. Even me.
Oh, really? Even you, Kaito?
That'd be a whole different issue.
Oh my god.
No, it's Mew, without a doubt. Mew and Gonta's statements prove it.
They do. Because apparently Gonta saw Mew, but Gonta's face get red hot. She used her secret woman weapon. Even she said it. So what is her secret woman weapon?
I see. It sounds like Gonta got an eyeful,
What? Why the heck were you in your underwear, Mew?
Yeah, why were you?
Well, because, you know, I'm pretty stacked, so I figured I'd take my clothes off so Gonta would be too flustered to touch me.
I don't think that was the case.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I think she did it to get away from Gonta. Oh god!
I think the blood rushed to both of Gonta's heads because he got super embarrassed.
Shouldn't you act embarrassed like that? I mean, you were in your underwear.
And Gonta got a weird feeling.
Poor Gonta, he had to see that.
So Gonta ran away.
When you're the body of a goddess, it's only natural to want to flaunt it.
Oh my god, poor Gonta.
I show my panties to the boys all the time. And I mean all the time.
What is wrong with you, Mew?
So you're welcome, Gonta. Think of me during your next tug session.
Oh my god.
Most of that was unintelligible nonsense, but it would seem that Mew has an actual alibi.
Even though it was embarrassing. Poor Gonta, he had to see her in her underwear.
Yep, it took a while, but at least we got everyone's alibis cleared up.
So to narrow it down, we only have Kaito and Maki.
We should remember all of this in case we need to recall these events again.
Alright, we have the alibis from yesterday added to the mana pad.
That leaves Kaito and Maki as the only ones with no alibis.
Then one of them must be the culprit. But which one, I wonder? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the culprit, right?
Hold up! Don't decide just yet.
But Kaito and Maki. I don't think Kaito is the culprit.
Maybe we should determine the sequence of events. The culprit
No, we should do something more fun. And I
Uh-oh.
have a perfect idea.
Uh-oh. Kokichi, whatever you're doing, I don't like what you're thinking. Uh-oh.
We narrowed it down to 2 people, and one of those 2 is the culprit, right?
What are you thinking?
Since we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier.
I don't like where this is
Let's
going.
find the truth with a more effective method.
Effective method?
What is this effective method?
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is. Yeah?
What?
Because if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
But what if the other person also accuses the other person?
Yes,
That is true.
which means there is one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit is. To that someone who knows, do your best to convince us. Work harder.
Oh boy.
Work harder?
Have the 2 argue for their innocence. That's how we'll decide our culprit.
This is not looking good.
Even if we did that, wouldn't they just pass the blame back and forth?
Even Tsumugi knows.
And...
And what?
Huh?
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid. You're too scared to point your fingers at others, so you hide behind the word trust.
What do you mean, Kokichi?
How do you expect to find the culprit when you're all worried about each other's feelings? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically.
Oh my god. He is a...
Then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit?
Oh my god, I get... This guy.
If we want to find the liar, I suggest that the two suspects argue against each other.
Kokichi, you evil little troll.
No more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight for their lives. So let's host an argument that's totally not boring but super fun!
What is wrong with you?
Who's the culprit in their lives when we find a contradiction? We'll scare the culprit until they screw up! That's how a true class trial works.
Oh my god. Jeez.
Right, Monokuma?
A development like that would liven things up a bit.
Yep, I totes agree.
You're agreeing with Monokuma? Just whose side are you on?
Well said, Kaito.
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know. That's why we need to take this seriously. A hot debate to smoke out the liar.
Who's voicing Kokichi? Because he deserves a medal for that.
And how do you expect us to start this?
If you guys need some help getting started, I can give out the first topic.
Oh boy. Oh no.
First topic is this. Ta-da!
The Cubs pad.
Not just any Cubs pad, but the one given to our latest victim, Ryoma.
You have Ryoma's Cubs pad?
When we started investigating, I went straight to his room to borrow him.
So you're the one who took the Cubs pad.
It wasn't the culprit who took the video from his room. It was you.
You evil little troll.
And the reason why I brought it out just for this occasion is because one of these two had Ryoma's motive video. Dun dun dun.
One of these two had it?
Oh boy.
And for us to figure that out, we need to know who this motive video belongs to. Take a guess, everyone. Whose motive video did Ryoma have?
Oh boy. Yeah, but it's definitely... I know... Let's see, who's motivated? Ryoma didn't have Kaito. Could it have been Maki? I think it had to be Maki.
That's it.
That's the only explanation.
It was Maki's motive video, right?
Oh, how did you ever guess?
Because we have Ryoma's.
Ooh, I know. It's because the motive video that you have belongs to Kaito.
Oh boy.
The process of elimination wins again. The obvious answer was Maki, right?
Is that true, Shuichi?
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
And what about that? Just because Ryoma had my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit.
Oh boy.
Finally, you said something! This is how a debate should be.
This is not looking good for Maki.
To make you talk.
What?
Excuse me?
Oh my god.
Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get you and Kaito ready to argue. Remember, if you're not the culprit, then that means the other one is. Got that? Let's start this extreme death debate. Tear up the other's lies, rip each other apart.
He's having way too much fun with this.
Wait just a minute. What are you trying to...
Quit screwing around! We don't need to debate who's a culprit!
Kaito?
I'm not the culprit! That's for sure.
Which means...
Kaito, wait. Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe he...
Maki isn't the culprit either.
What?
Huh?
Kaito, what kind of deduction is that?
What?
Huh? Really? You're saying neither of you are the culprit? Then what would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit.
What makes you so sure, Kaito?
It's just a hunch I've got.
A hunch?
Hunch? Are you being serious? You do know all our lives are on the line here, right?
I'm pretty sure he
And you're
understands.
betting our lives on just a hunch?
You don't get it. This isn't just any hunch.
Let me guess. He's gonna say, this is a hunch of Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars, or something along those lines.
This is an official hunch from the Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
Who called it? I called it. I'm sorry.
What?
How illogical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
Right?
You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
No, he might actually be that stupid. Damn idiot! A two-a-duns idiot!
Hey, don't call me an idiot. Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit. There's no doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
You what?
You believe in her?
But based on what?
Based on what?
Huh? I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the clues point. In the end, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right?
Oh my god,
Whether I believe
Kaito.
or not. Whether I want to believe or not.
He is so like Kamina that it's making me remember him a lot.
That's the only thing that matters.
So, you do not have any evidence.
Only baseless conjecture.
That's basically it.
But I totally get where he's coming from. Because I want to believe in Himiko too.
Want to believe, huh?
Wanting to believe in someone is a beautiful act, yes. However, it is a sentiment that has no place in a class trial.
He has a point.
He's an idiot after all.
It's okay to be idiot, as long as you believe in people.
Oh, Gonta, you're such a sweetheart.
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. It really hurts my feelings.
It's true, that's not what a class trial is about. You're supposed to think logically. Excuse me a second. I'll be right. Give me a moment. I am sorry about that. It was a phone call. I had to answer that. It didn't take long. Don't worry. All right. You're supposed to think logically. You can't let your feelings into it. It's absurdity, totally absurdity. But then again, that absurdity saved you before. That's true. I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason to that? That's what he said. He's totally like Kamina, I'm telling you. If I can trust my logic, maybe I should trust Kaito's feelings. Exactly. It'll work out in the end.
I'll believe in Maki as well.
What?
That's our Kaido, right? Making us think with our hearts.
You too? How could the ultimate detective believe in someone without proof?
Well,
But there's no proof linking Maki or Kaito to this crime either.
exactly.
I believe in innocent until proven guilty. For now, they are innocent.
Yep.
Right on, Shuichi. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
Back to the sidekick business.
And by the way, I might be the ultimate detective, but I'm in training. I told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them? Unless you have evidence to the contrary, these two will remain suspects.
So I just have to turn it around, right?
Huh?
Huh?
Maki?
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me. But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Seriously, enough's enough! Stop calling me an idiot!
Ignore that for now.
What are you trying to say, Maki? I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever. So
Well,
I'll tell you.
Oh, tell us what?
I met up with Ryoma during nighttime yesterday.
wait, during nighttime?
Ryoma? At nighttime?
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
Hello?
I thought the crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night.
That's an
That's
interesting
wrong,
development.
because I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki.
That's right. Everyone suspected them, because they have alibis for those times.
Exactly.
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
But everyone is.
Quit fucking around! You think I'm dumb enough to swallow that line of crap?
Yes, this seems too convenient.
But why did Maki wait until now to mention that?
Yeah, why?
It's totally obvious. Maki's so desperate that she has to lie.
I don't think she is. I don't think Maki lied to us. We don't have all the facts, but why would Maki say that now of all times? If I trust her, I should believe her statement. But should I? Wait, intermission now? Come on! Leon Twisterling, welcome to the stream. And Rodzi is here as well. Sorry, I didn't see ya. Let me just save the game to this point. Alright, let's get back to it.
Now then,
It seems that voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result. Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Wait a second, what result? Voting time hasn't happened yet. Yes, it has. Don't you remember, Monosuke? No, it hasn't. You're the one who doesn't remember, Monotaro. Oh man, you're right. Silly me, I'm so forgetful. Wow, I didn't expect you all to get so worked up over such a small lie. You kids are pretty gullible, huh?
now then.
Well, anyway, let's just skip this trial and jump up ahead to Chapter 3. Wait a second, we don't know the culprit yet. Yeah, who killed Rentaro? That was Chapter 1's case. How can you be this forgetful? Oh my god. Oh, Maki roll? Okay. What are you people calling Maki roll? Alright. But yeah, Maki's being blamed, but we have to prove her innocence somehow.
Another shocking truth revealed.
Back to square one.
Square one?
No.
Square one? They wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
What movie?
Wow! What does that mean?
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument, like this one.
Let's just get back to it.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
I don't think she's lying.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
You're a liar too, you know that, Kokichi?
You're one to talk. Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
Alright.
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited
After
me in the
midnight?
research lab. He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Oh?
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct?
Yeah?
Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video? Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
So you didn't know, huh?
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
True that.
Why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
Maybe
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
True that.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
He must have had Maki's video.
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video? It would have been someone who knew what... Kokichi?
It's you!
It had to be Kokichi.
That would be Kokichi.
Yep. Kokichi took the mono pad, the Cubs pad from everyone's rooms.
So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
Well...
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
Really?
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video?
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Wow.
Wow, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
And then what happened?
Yeah, then what
I don't
happened?
know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return.
Oh?
But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video?
That's
Crap.
very interesting.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then.
Yeah, that does.
Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
If that story is true.
Yeah, if that story is true.
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
That's the reason?
Suspected. What for?
Kirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. And it's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
So that's the
You didn't say
reason.
anything because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Kinda is.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes. Those who believe shall be saved.
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Oh?
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question.
Oh, that's true.
Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Well,
Is that really important?
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
yep.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
So no lies, Kokichi. Tell the truth.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
Did you?
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Well said,
Here
Maki.
comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki.
How does that feel?
Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
I knew
Just
it.
as I thought.
That's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
No, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party.
So how did you know that Ryoma had his Maki's
I
video?
just checked who had whose, so I could give them back to everyone after.
I see.
Alright.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki.
That's true.
That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet.
What do you mean, Kirumi?
Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
So you still suspect me?
Oh boy.
I am saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely. Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Kirumi has a
Which
point.
is it? A lie or not lie?
Poor Gonta.
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No. This is a world of lies and betrayal.
Oh my god.
No, it breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things.
Come on, Tenko.
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
Oh boy. Now everyone's suspecting Maki.
Difficult to determine.
How do we prove?
Lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime.
She doesn't sound like she's
Telling the
lying.
truth.
How do we prove this? Is it a lie or the truth? This is a turning point that will change the fate of this case. And I said I would believe in Kaito, that means believing in Maki. I have to do it. I need us all on the same page. Oh, we're gonna do the perjury! I think I know what to do. I think we need to do what Kaede did. Committing perjury. With Maki
I
alone.
met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I
Alright.
didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place,
I think it's this
then
one.
there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie.
Alright. I think I know what to do. We have to lie that Maki was alone.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see
Didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone
All right.
see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove...
There we go.
I only feel the truth.
I didn't even see what the bullet was.
I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
Oh, please explain.
Let's hope they believe it.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late.
Alright.
Huh?
Play along, Kaito!
Don't worry. You don't have to say anything. Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
Let's hope they were...
Talking?
Yep.
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
It had to be.
What?
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Exactly. Play along.
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices, then that means...
Be
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
exactly.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
We didn't think it was important.
Until just now, I didn't think it was relevant.
Well said, Shuichi.
I had no reason to bring it up.
Now. We don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner.
Alright.
But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
Well said, Kaito.
You two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked.
It wasn't important.
I'm still part of a killing game after all.
Oh boy. Kirumi's picking up on us.
Whoa, chill out. Why the scary face? That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Good job,
I
Kaito.
know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Okay.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that? But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Exactly. Okay.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep. Unless he wishes for death,
we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too.
Whew. That's kind of close.
Believe shall set you free.
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long.
Uh-oh.
We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
I think Kokichi picked it up.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime.
Yep.
In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
But I guess that means
Everyone's alibis no longer matter.
Yes?
Oh boy.
So, everyone is culprit again?
Not everyone.
So, we're right back where we started. What a pain.
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
Yep.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
It could only be during nighttime, but...
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning. But
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
No, that's not it.
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
This is getting a little complicated.
Throw the body into the piranha tank.
When did Ryoma's body? Maki was with Ryoma around nighttime, so it could have been before. So it couldn't have been before nighttime. And if it couldn't have been in the morning after, that leaves.
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Yeah.
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, Dick Cheese?
Dick cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
Yep.
it may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No, they were in front of the door.
And slipped by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
Snoozing sorceress?
What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She
Yep.
might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
I don't even play baseball.
We're not talking about baseball here.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Wait a minute.
Calm down, everyone. Going to sure if we discuss disagreement.
What I have a feeling.
I see through your...
Oh, another scrum debate? Are we getting another scrum debate?
What? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again?
Oh, this became my favorite part from the first case.
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds! Yippee! We've been waiting for this!
Let's do this.
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again.
It's the most fun thing. All right, let's do this. Show them and make them accept it. If I can't get them to see the truth, my life would have been for nothing. Let's not fail this. This is my favorite part of this game. Scrum debate. Oh, I'm so excited for this, guys. That's ready. When was the body put in the piranha tank? The next morning? Or during nighttime? It had to be during nighttime. Let's do this.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Announcement. There we go.
Angie. I was in front of the gym with the others before the announcement.
Well done, Angie.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Miss. There we go. Himiko, go.
We're right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed.
All right, we got it so far.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at
Oh, rules. There we go.
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
There we go.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
Tank.
You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
All right.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Maki, you're up.
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
All right.
But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Go, Tenko.
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
There we go. I love this. Come on. There we go. This is our answer. Oh, I love this. Love the scrum debates.
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
But a corpse would.
I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by.
Yep.
Curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
It was.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
Yep.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
It was?
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
That is true.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
His voice there. I like that.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
Enough with your...
They used the ladder in the gym.
That can't be it.
You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right?
But you can't enter the gym at night.
The culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
But yeah, I don't think that method is possible because the ladder... There was no time to move it, right? No, the ladder doesn't reach the window.
That's it!
Exactly. There it is.
The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it.
Exactly. It would not quite make it.
The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage.
So it couldn't be reached.
Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct?
Mm-hmm.
If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And we couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy.
Correct.
Gonta used his hard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
Again with that?
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Correct.
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Very funny, Kokichi.
Sorry, you're right.
Don't apologize.
You need to apologize, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window.
That's what we need to find out.
You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
You know? Do you have the answer then, Kaito?
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow him all away with the truth.
Of course you put the blame on Shuichi now.
I actually don't know that yet.
What?
Don't assume things before you tell the truth. Seriously.
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Not yet, anyway.
Seriously?
Serves you right. You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty.
For once, I agree with Tenko. Don't make a fool out of yourself.
Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for.
That's what we're trying to find out.
We gotta do something, Shuichi.
I know. I have to do something, but...
Alright. We have to figure it out. Come on!
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
Oh? What?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out...
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
On where we was...
Where he was killed? Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Oh, Maki has a
Yes, that's it.
Maki has a
We
point.
were so caught up in where the body was found. When we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
Exactly.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
Well done, Maki. You did it.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
Alright. Send us if everyone wants to find the truth. One of us is trying to sabotage this trial.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the pool.
Who's Nino?
Minikawa under the bridge?
What? Alright. Yeah, it's too soon to quit. The trial has just begun.
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
But I have to say, Maki has to be one of the most important characters of this game. I can clarify that. She's like, I believe she could be like the Chiaki and the Kyoko of the previous game. I have to believe that. Well, let's just focus on this. Oh, I haven't heard this tune in a while. Alright.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room?
No.
Ryoma was relaxing in his room when you got attacked.
But the
Okay.
cause of death was drowning.
It was.
There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowning toilets? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool.
But it's not.
Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
Well, it must be the pool then.
I don't think it's the
Now that
pool.
little turd drowned in the toilet.
It's not the toilet.
Shut your mouth, you noisy sow.
Sal?
Oh my god. Okay, so he drowned in water. But I don't think the pool is the
Let's
one.
establish the crime scene.
What am I supposed to say?
Wasn't it the dorm room?
And let me see, the black piece of fabric. It was floating in the pool. The pool rules say that it's not available on nighttime. I think it's the pool rules.
When you got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning.
It was.
There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowning toilets? Impossible.
We
Impossible.
should consider places where water is stored.
Alright.
The only place that fits is...
What?
Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
I think I missed it.
Well, it must be the pool then.
That little turd drowned in the...
Shut your mouth, you noisy.
Alright.
First,
Let's try this again.
Drowning.
Drowning toilets? Impossible.
There are places where water...
Alright. There we go.
That's wrong.
I'm nailing those V counters in this one. I like this. Alright.
The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime.
And if we recall, even if the pool area can be accessed at night, you can't enter the pool.
No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
A dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying.
What is happening here?
In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror and
What is happening in this?
Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me.
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
What is happening?
Anyway, we can conclude
All right.
it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
So the pool could not have been it. Thank you, REC. Also welcome.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
I have a feeling I know where it is. Not there. I know there was one. There we go. The scratch sink.
This is it!
It must have happened in his room, in his lab.
In Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Scratch marks on the sink?
Yep.
And I believe those scratches were caused by...
Were caused by... What could have caused the scratches? Oh! The handcuffs!
This is it!
There we go.
The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Yep.
Well, yeah. Sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab.
Mm-hmm.
The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
That has to be it.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Exactly.
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank.
Yeah, he had the handcuffs on him.
I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
Yep.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So, the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Did you have to say it like that, Kokichi?
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right.
Oh, come on!
Then when you bite down.
You're being disturbing, Kokichi!
Stop! Please stop!
Even Teko's had enough with this.
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shikuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
That's true.
Possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him.
Or that.
Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not the bones.
That is true.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by...
Bye.
Whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me.
Don't stop in the middle, Kokichi! Come on!
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed. Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
Tsumugi? What are you talking about?
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab. right?
Okay. That was kind of awkward from Tsumugi.
That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
That's true. It does look pretty deep to fit your head in.
Alright, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
But how did the culprits carry his body to the gym from there?
That is a good question, but I think I know how.
Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say...
There's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
There was. It was the window.
There!
We're doing well in this trial.
The window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
It was.
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab.
It had access to the pool.
And on top of that, The window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
That's correct.
Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window.
That's not how it is.
How's that? Mission complete.
It's not as simple as that, Tenko.
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the poolside, even if one used the ladder.
Yep.
That's right. I apologize. I must go on a journey to reflect on this.
You don't need to do that.
We keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Hang on. We need to think outside the box. But we learned a lot of important information here. Alright, to determine how the body come from the crime scene to where it was found, you have to figure out how to get from the third floor window to the gym. Alright, let's analyze the possible methods. Oh, hello. When you have to do somethings are connected, Psych Taxi will start up. Psych Taxi? Wait, is this like the skateboard thing for the second game? Oh my god, it is. Except you're in a taxi? The objective of this mode is to gather the letter Q's lying around for the question. Alright. It's to gather the letter Q's around to find the question. Use X button to accelerate and the left and out button to take to it. Pick on letter Q swing around, you can complete the question. Once you complete the question, you head toward the escort that has the correct answer. If it's the right answer, they'll get in your car. If it's wrong, something bad happens. And there will all be other cars in the road. Got it. If you hit those, you will take focus energy damage. If it gets dangerous, use the R1 to concentrate and stay calm and avoid them. Alright then. Let's do this. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Okay. This kind of reminds me of, is it Outlast? I forgot the name of the game. This is kind of a reference to Outlast. Okay, so far this is going well. Alright. The body was brought from where? Alright, let's do this. It was brought from the lab window. That was one heck of a ride. Alright. We have to pay attention to the traffic. Next question. Let's do this. I'm telling you, this reminds me so much of Outlast, that arcade game from Sega. Alright. So far I didn't see any other cars. Alright. Alright, so far so good. Oh, I already had the last letter, okay. Alright. The body was brought from to the gym from where? Alright, let's see. From the gym window. There we go. It couldn't be the gym door. Alright. Next question, let's do this. I'm surprised I didn't see any other cars. Oh wait, there they are. We just have to avoid them. I'm pretty sure we could do this without doing focus. They're so easy to see. Alright. Missed one, but I'm pretty sure I'll get more. Uh-oh. Always a good idea to slow down a few times. Oh, there's even bikes. There we go. How is it moved from the classroom window to the gym window? Alright, let's see. From window to window, it had to be. There we go. This is a lot more fun than the skateboard one. I never had a problem with the skateboard one, but I'm having a lot more fun in this one. Because it reminds me so much of the game Outlast. Huh.
I've got it. Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window.
No, they didn't.
I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
No, I don't believe he was thrown. But perhaps another way.
It could be the...
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
Maybe there is.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Yep.
Huh? Equipment?
I think the tennis net.
They can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
Equipment to connect the windows. The rope. What?
Damn it!
I made a mistake. So, what is it? It's not the rope? If not the rope, then what is it? It had to be the rope.
There!
What? I did not aim at the rope properly? What the heck?
The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Yeah.
There was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Actua can reveal. What mysterious mystery?
Yeah, what mysterious
During
mystery?
last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage.
It was?
The next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason.
Huh?
It's a mysterious mystery. Only Actua knows the answer.
That is the mystery. Look, what happened there?
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Huh.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
What was the size?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows,
65 feet in length.
according to the sign at the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet.
Yep.
And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet.
Let's see, 35 feet plus 32, 60...
Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
50 feet.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
Yep.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Really? That's what she said, quote.
Wait, who said that?
You don't understand, Tsumugi.
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, Gonta think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Just need one more rope?
Another rope. There was only one though.
Oh wait, the tennis net!
Oh, then it impossible. Sorry.
No, there was another rope. The tennis net. The net cable.
This is it!
There we go, I got it right.
The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
50
About
feet.
50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, so
Alright, Gonta, let's see if you can get it.
first, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit moved to other side
Yeah,
and tie cable to other window.
that's correct.
Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together.
Yep.
That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Well done, Gonta.
Wow, that's amazing, Gonta. You're so knowledgeable.
That's our gentleman.
It's nothing. Going to use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Huh?
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka! I got it!
You do?
Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration.
Is that accurate?
But in my case, it's 100% inspiration. You get it. Just tell us already.
Yeah, what is it, Miu?
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan.
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank.
Exactly.
Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Rude. What is up with Miu? She really is a masochist.
Tarzan? But we also had to put the body.
What is it with this game's humor? Sorry. I'm sorry, but this game's humor really gets me sometimes. If the developers really did design Mew to be a hateable character, they must have did it wrong, because I think everyone likes this character. Mew, I mean. Anyway, they also had to put the bunny in the piranha tank. That's true.
Not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Could it be the inner tube as well?
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan.
That's true.
The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
I think he is.
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
I think he is. He's onto something. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. They would have had to one shot at it, no second chances. So they have to put the body in the tank carefully. How did they get near it? Let's see. There was a rope that connected both windows. But somehow the culprit used that to move the body and were close to the windows themselves. To make that work, they had to have used something else. It had to be the inner tube.
Shuichi, the stage is finally set.
What?
What?
Huh?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial. It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick.
Kaito, you're a lovable idiot.
I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can figure this out, Shuichi. Okay, I can do this. I will solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. I think it has to be the inner tube. Hangman's Gambit. The good one, actually. Let's see, where's the H? Where's the I? It had to be the inner tube, right? No, there has to be something. If it's not inner tube, then what is it? Because I don't see the eye. I'm gonna need help because I'm not sure. I want to say inner tube, but I don't see the eye, so it has to be something. Come on, think. If it's not inner tube, then... Okay, look at the letters. A ropeway. All we need is the Y. Is that it? A ropeway. I mean, so the ropeway is another word?
That's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
Yep.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that? Wow, you got drain damage or something?
Drain damage?
You need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
Yep, the inner tube. What? What's this? Mind mine. To deduce an image, mind mine will begin. This mode, the objective is to dig up the answer. At the beginning, the answer will be completely covered in pieces. Use the L stick to move the cursor and erase the pieces with the X button. Will be erased when two or more of the same color connect. The adjusted bit will then change colors in the following order: white, pink, yellow, white. To the right, you can remove the pieces from an object. Okay, so I have to predict the pieces. If there's just one piece left, you can press OK. But that will only current time frame. Okay. I guess I'll understand how this works. Alright, so. Okay, I think I understand how this works. Oh, I see the inner tube there. There we go.
I see it.
Boom. Right.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
Exactly.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side?
Yep. The culprit must have used it.
The rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows.
Yep.
And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along.
That's right.
The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported two people. The culprit used the ropes in the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway.
That is amazing.
They used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym.
That's a very impressive way to do this.
Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body.
And then placed him in the piranha tank.
Or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill.
Or that too.
To be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Yep.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules?
Is it?
It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
How would you say?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Oh?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Oh? Oh? Hello? Someone got information from the Monocobs.
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
Ha!
His foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Oh my god.
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Daddy's mad at you now.
Yeah.
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
What?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
Wow, Monodam.
Monodam's right.
Monosuke, you better thank Monodam. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Well. But anyway.
The trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up?
So apparently...
Now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So apparently, stepping on the windowsill is okay.
Culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Yep.
Ropeway murder? Some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily.
Oh?
All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway.
True.
Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side.
That's true, but the rope was found in a gym.
Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
Could you... Huh.
See, I see. The rope was thrown from the window. That's why we found it there.
I see.
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
That could be it.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
Because they couldn't recover it.
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yeah.
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
And since you couldn't recover it because
Why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
he had no choice because you couldn't swim in it. It was nighttime.
That's it! Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
Correct.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
That's right, Angie.
Couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low.
Exactly.
Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
Correct.
Different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Correct.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there. Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Correct.
Ha! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
Mew, you really know how to do...
No, actually.
Huh?
Save for that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
It was.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us.
True that.
Now, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Enough with that. Thank you, Maki.
Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough.
Friendly thorough.
Beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway.
Wait a minute.
Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
Wait a minute. Suspecting the culprit's intelligence is crucial in solving this case.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
I have my suspicions, even though I'm
But of
scared.
course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
I think we're getting close to the truth.
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Alright.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
I have my suspicion. I think I know who. I didn't want to believe this, but...
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again? Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes.
Kaito.
Use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
I have a feeling.
You believe in my detective skills?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Exactly. You have to believe in yourself. This whole setup must have been all prepared in the gym, but well beforehand. It had to be. It has to be her. I didn't want to believe this, but... Kirumi?
It has to be you. There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
Yep.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
Oh, so Kirumi is the culprit.
It all seemed way too perfect.
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
I have a feeling.
Is this true, Kirumi?
Well,
I cannot believe you would suspect me.
I didn't want to, but...
If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
Wrong choice.
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision? I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
Alright. She's challenging us. Can we really prove Kirumi is the culprit? Let's find out.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime?
Yep.
I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
No, you
Do
don't.
you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
What?
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
There's a hole in her story. Okay.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The insect meet and greet. Hang on. Miko and Enchi were brought in 5 minutes sooner. What am I supposed to say?
Culprit.
No, the Maki alone is not the one. The alibis from yesterday.
The crime was committed at...
Kichi to Kirumi was at the gym a little before 9 p.m. with Himiko and Angie. From 9 to 10, she was with Kokichi. She was in the gym alone for right 5 minutes. You was seen. Could have been done by anyone and alibis from yesterday.
Nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
I didn't want to believe Kirumi would have done this, but...
But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
There we go. Thanks, Apollo. It could have been that.
No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi.
Yep.
Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
Uh-huh.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
All right.
Like tying the rope to the gym window and
Putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation.
Mm-hmm.
That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
Yep.
Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
But she could have prepared the rope at that time.
Not enough time for the whole murder.
But enough time to set it up.
Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion.
Uh-oh. Looks like we're going to do a rebuttal showdown.
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
I never thought I'd see it, that reaction. But let's do this. Mark window frame, back piece of fabric,
If it
tennis
were
net.
solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
Advance.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the road. Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In other words, it is just a guess, and then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception.
I think I know what it is.
I am referring to the road.
Tennis net. I think it had to be the tennis net cable.
Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
Oh wait. What's wrong with it?
In other words, it is just a guess, and then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception.
What's wrong with my? What's wrong with my? Hold on.
I am referring to the road. Now, with that road,
Something's wrong with my controller. Hang on.
it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor, but there is no evidence to
Darn
indicate
it.
this. In other words, it is just a guess, and then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception.
I get. Okay, I get it. I know what I know what I'm doing wrong.
Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor, but there is no evidence to indicate this happened.
There we go.
I'll cut through your words.
I didn't even know what bullet I was using. I just. Right. The marked window frames.
Evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Yep.
Were those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Yep, they were.
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage. The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Well, Kirumi,
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi?
she's getting desperate.
What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Kokichi!
Is Kirumi quiet because that's what happened?
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit.
Oh.
But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone.
You have to do this for everyone?
My friends are my power. A duty
Oh.
and a responsibility. I
Damien.
must serve everyone and protect them.
Damien Swazmanar, welcome to my. Thank you for okay.
My friends are my power.
Thank you for subscribing to me. Oh, I have 2 new subscribers. Thank you so much. All right.
I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
I'm getting a lot of subscribers lately. The scouts, the 209 scouts are in the fun. Thank you. Where's this coming from?
My friends are my power.
How am I suddenly getting so many subscribers? Justin Ukuhark, welcome. 4 subscribers in a day? This is amazing.
My friends are my power.
What is going on? Shemer Harris? What's happening here? Why am I getting so many subscribers now?
My friends are my power.
What's happening right now? I got like 6 subscribers so far. Are we done?
My friends are my power.
What's happening? Can people tell me what's going on? Excuse me a second.
My friends are my power.
Guys, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to end the stream. I'm gonna have to end the stream today because something happened and I have to go early because I had a call from my dad and I need to take care of a few things. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to end the stream today. But we'll continue the ending of the trial some other time. I don't know about tomorrow because I might have to do something, but probably next Friday. I know I can't explain this because it's it's kind of a personal thing, but I promise I will finish the trial next time. Because I need to do this urgently. So I'm afraid I have to end this right here. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the stream despite the abrupt interruption. But I'm gonna have to call it here. Thank you so much for watching. This is the Keyleth Soul Lord signing off.